And then I tell you, man, a lot of times you be doing your regular life routine and doing your thing to keep yourself together and keep your focus on point, right? And a lot of times you engaging with different people who you socialize with on a daily or come into your inner circle, man. And you got to just really, really pay attention. Because my mind ain't good. I'm 64 years old. Let them tell it, right? But everything is in order. I mean, I got the times down pat. I got the videos down pat. I got the name, the incident. I got everything on key, precise, delineate. But my mind is not good. So what I'm saying to you, my focus is on point. You're doing what you're doing to keep your sobriety, to keep everything organized and in order. But something is wrong with you because you're not, in coherence with the world, which they tell you not to do. Like I told you once before. But when you got other people, man, that you deal with, I'm talking about different women that you deal with, and everything is remote, by the way. And, things could be just smooth, man, going smooth. Because there's always a process, man. You don't really know. Everything is a process. And when things are going smooth, you just be assuming that people are growing and they're getting their stuff together. And that's a relishing feeling in heart. Because it's telling you that, man, Jack, everything is being empowered. People are designated to do this and do that. Everybody's climbing the board. We're going in the same direction. And then all of a sudden, boom! And then before you know, and then when you get those kind of messages, it make you want to just sit back, man. You be exhausted. Because see, those are red flags. Those are danger signs. See, those are the times when people black out. See, by the way, that's a voice message. So in Illinois, you have to have permission in order to record, but you don't have to have permission for a voicemail because they did their own recording. See, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, but my mind is not good. See, listen, man, when I tell you, man, that y'all got to learn the red flags of people. See, we all, when we become older, become susceptible to different things, mentally, physically, etc. Nobody is exempt. That's why I say each day you got to pay attention to the things in your own personal life in order to keep your sanity together, which I told you, create some kind of mnemonic device. You know what I'm saying? To keep your cognitive skills tight. Keep your cognition running. This is what you got to do personally, even if you got to do ABC blocks, whatever you got to do, because only one you gonna know when you grow and when you develop. When you communicate with people, you got to be fluent in what you say. You got to be precise. Forget what people saying. Stay focused on the material that's in front of you, the evidence. Don't get away from no, we ain't got I don't care, man, woman, it doesn't matter. Stick straight to the facts. Your mind ain't no good. Stay to the facts. And before it's over, let's see what the committee, what the laws, what the ordinance say. Mine is good. What I'm telling you, once again, that's not to lash out at anyone. Because we all subject to different things. What I'm saying to you is this, man. You got to pay attention to the telltale signs of the people that's in your life. Like that message I got. See what I'm saying? That came out of nowhere. I don't know no Pamela in that reference. But that came from a narrative from that very person that you heard on that voice message was saying something and had used somebody else's name. And I responded with somebody else's name. And that person who initiated the whole dialogue, who initiated by that narrative, went to a whole nother direction. And see, the reason why I'm saying it, because that's an indirect threat, man. The tone is a threat. See, when person black out, when they do that, those are the people who tell their grandkids, their grandsons, their nieces, their nephews, their cousins, sisters, they tell them a whole nother story about something. You understand? And see, the grandkids, the young people, they just move because they think they family whoever been hurt or been victimized. Because that's what they say. They liars, man. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. But see, if you know you, when your back is against the wall, you have to protect you. See, and this is what I'm trying to tell you, man. When people tell you on themselves, that's just one tone, and that's just one area, right? And that's just a 2-sentence statement. But it tells you about a character of a person. Not what they're doing, but what they have already done. And that they lie and everything else. See, so when you faced with things like that, you got to be careful around people like that, man. Because see, look, back in the days, you always talk about past, because it's me, it's my history. I mean, I changed the character of how I relate to different things, but it's still laying dormant, man. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. You protect yourself from getting involved in different situations, so it won't elevate to a whole nother area. But you cannot ignore, man, That's just one person. I'm saying that's one person, one personality, one character. But it's the same thing with similarities with different people, with the same thing, the same energy. And you got to understand, once again, when people convinced in their mind and stuff when they blacked out, it's because of who they are. And it ain't got nothing to do with you. Because they can't even relate to you. You ain't involved in none of that about the Pamelas or the Juicies and the Big Daddies. So you ain't got nothing to do with none of that. That's them over there doing what they do. And they created in their mind what they do in their own life. They create an image of who you are according to who they are. And this is what I'm trying to take. And the energy is like it's a conspiracy because they all working together. They working out the same kit. They all doing the same thing. They all think the same way. And you got to protect yourself. You got to learn to protect yourself. Yeah, so I tried to let y'all hear that message, man, because you would have heard the tone, but it wouldn't let me. I tried several different ways to connect it. When I edited and tried to put that video together, but it wouldn't let me do it. So, oh well. But you can imagine.